Welcome to the SensED lesson tutorial number 14. Today we will explore drawing with visual memory, a multimodal sensory activity designed for students aged 10 to 13 years old. This lesson focuses primarily on visual processing while also engaging tactile and proprioceptive skills through drawing and creative expression. The activity encourages observation, memory, self-expression, empathy, and an appreciation for the different ways people notice and remember information. Before beginning, prepare the learning environment. You will need printed or projected images, paper, pencils, and optional photographs. Arrange the classroom so that students can clearly see the images and work comfortably. Whenever possible, create an organized and predictable environment with minimal distractions. Display a simple visual schedule showing the steps of the lesson. Clear routines and expectations help students feel confident and prepared. Begin by introducing the activity. Explain that students will look at an image for a short period of time and then draw what they remember. Remind them that the goal is not to create a perfect copy. Instead, the activity explores how different people notice, remember, and represent visual information. Emphasize that there is no right or wrong answer. Each drawing will be unique. Next, display an image for approximately 30 seconds. Encourage students to look carefully and pay attention to details. They may notice shapes, colors, objects, patterns, or relationships between different elements. After 30 seconds, remove the image from view. Invite students to begin drawing from memory. As they work, encourage them to focus on what they remember most clearly rather than worrying about missing details. Some students may remember many small elements. Others may focus on one important feature. Both approaches are equally valuable. Once students have completed their drawings, invite them to compare their work. Display the original image again and encourage students to notice similarities and differences between their drawings and the source image. Ask reflective questions such as, what part of the image was easiest to remember? What details were difficult to recall? Did someone else remember something that you missed? This discussion helps students understand that people observe and remember information differently. Next, invite students to share their drawings. Participation may be verbal or nonverbal. Students may explain their choices, point to important elements, compare drawings with peers, or simply display their work. Encourage respectful observation and curiosity. The focus should remain on exploring different perspectives rather than evaluating accuracy. Remember that students have different sensory preferences. For sensory-seeking learners, provide printed copies that can be handled and explored before the memory task. Allow additional observation time if needed. For sensory-avoidant learners, reduce visual complexity by using images with fewer colors or details and maintain a calm, low-noise environment. Providing choices helps ensure that every student can participate comfortably. Throughout the lesson, observe students' attention, engagement, and visual recall. Notice how they organize space on the page, which details they remember, and how they express themselves through drawing. Observe whether students use self-regulation strategies, sustain attention, and recover comfortably from challenges. Remember that pointing, selecting, drawing, or using gestures are all meaningful forms of participation. Drawing with visual memory is more than a drawing activity. It is an opportunity for students to strengthen observation skills, develop memory, explore creativity, and understand that different people perceive and remember the world in different ways. By valuing these differences, we foster empathy, confidence, and respect for diverse perspectives. Thank you for watching this SensED lesson tutorial.